In just the few minutes it takes to go through this, thousands of cyber attacks will be launched all over the world. Now, some will fail, sure, but some are definitely going to succeed, compromising personal data, financial info, you name it. So today, we're going to open up the playbook on digital safety to give you the tools you need to protect your world online. And that all starts with asking one simple but absolutely crucial question. Seriously, just think about it for a second. From your social media accounts to your online banking and your email, how confident are you, really, that your information is truly safe? It's a question we all need to be asking ourselves, and today we are going to find some answers. So, where are we getting all this info? Well, we're diving right into Unit 6 of the Grade 12 Computer Science curriculum, which is all about the impacts of computing. This unit breaks down pretty much everything from security protocols to the risks we face online every single day. And to kick things off, we've got to start by understanding what we're actually up against. All right, first things first, if you want to build a strong defense, you have to know your enemy. So we're going to look at the anatomy of a cyber attack by breaking down the most common threats you're likely to run into. Understanding these is the critical first step to staying safe. Let's start with malware. This is kind of this big umbrella term for any software that's intentionally designed to cause damage. We're talking viruses, spyware, ransomware, all of it built with a specific goal, whether that's stealing your data for money, spying on what you're doing, or just causing total chaos. It's basically the digital version of a weaponized bug. Okay, next on the list is phishing. And honestly, the name is perfect. Imagine a fisherman casting a fake lure to trick a fish. That's exactly what phishing is. It's when an attacker sends you a fraudulent message, like an email or a text, that's designed to trick you. They might exploit your trust or create this false sense of urgency, pressuring you into giving up sensitive info like passwords or credit card numbers. And then we've got denial of service, or DOS attacks. The goal here is really simple. Just shut a machine or a network down and make it totally inaccessible to the people who are supposed to be using it. The easiest way to picture it, think of it like a massive digital traffic jam. The attacker just floods a website with so much junk traffic that legitimate users like you and me can't get through. And look, this stuff isn't just theory, right? This number, 70 million, is from a very real event, the 2013 Target data breach. That's how many customers had their personal and financial information stolen in just a single attack. It's a pretty powerful reminder of just how widespread the impact can be. All right, so we've talked about the threats, the scary stuff. But don't worry, now we get to the good part, how to fight back. This next section is all about building your personal digital defense toolkit. These are practical, powerful methods you can start using right now to make your digital life way, way safer. Okay, if you only do one thing after this, please make it this. Enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It's like adding a deadbolt to your digital front door. It adds this crucial second layer of security. First, you enter your password. That's something you know. But then, you have to enter a code that gets sent to your phone. That's something you have. So even if a hacker somehow steals your password, they can't get in without your physical phone. It is one of the single most effective security tools out there. Now, beyond 2FA, there are some other essential habits that really form a strong foundation for your security. First, use a password manager. It'll help you create and store super strong, unique passwords for every single account. Next, turn on autosave and backup systems to protect yourself from data loss. Always, always install software updates. They often contain critical security fixes. And finally, just be suspicious of unsolicited emails. That right there is your first line of defense against phishing. Okay, let's switch gears a bit and talk about something a little more nuanced. There's this constant trade-off in the digital world, right? A push and pull between making a system perfectly secure and making it easy to actually use. It's a puzzle that designers and us as users kind of have to solve together. And this table, it lays out that balancing act perfectly. I mean, just look at the first row. Adding multi-factor authentication, which we just talked about, makes an account way more secure, right? But it also adds extra steps for the user, which makes it a little less usable. The same thing goes for encryption or constant updates. So the real goal, the sweet spot, is finding that right balance. Security that's strong enough, but doesn't make the system a total pain to use. But a truly great digital world isn't just about putting up walls and locking doors. It's also about making sure that everyone can access it safely and easily. And that brings us to another really important topic, accessibility. So what is accessibility, really? Well, simply put, it's the practice of making sure that our technology is usable by people with the widest possible range of abilities. And this isn't just some nice-to-have feature. It's an ethical and absolutely essential part of good design. So, what does that actually look like? Well, it includes tools like screen readers that read text aloud for users who are visually impaired, or high contrast modes to make things easier to see, or voice recognition for people who can't use a keyboard, and of course, captions and transcripts for users with hearing impairments. Every single one of these tools opens up the digital world to more people. And here is a perfect real-world example of this in action. An online banking platform might use voice recognition to let people log in. This not only helps a user with a physical disability get into their account, but it does so securely. It's a fantastic case where accessibility and security actually work together, hand in hand, to create a better, safer experience for everyone. So, as we wrap this all up, I want to leave you with a question, a challenge to think about. After everything we've talked about today, from phishing and malware to 2FA and accessibility, what is the one new security habit you are going to start practicing today? Because turning this knowledge into action, well, that's what really counts. So, if you found this explainer helpful, share that one habit you're starting in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to Smart Study Hub. Thanks so much for watching.